Mahindra's next ute could absolutely dominate. Okay, so not many people seem to be aware that Mahindra dropped its next generation ute at a global reveal really recently, and I'm kind of surprised why not, because honestly, it looks like it's going to be a really strong contender in the very popular budget ute segment. In a way, I can kind of understand. The current pickup, which we recently reviewed, we called it an Indian Land Cruiser 79 because of its really old underpinnings from 2007, but rugged, no frills reliability. This new Mahindra Global pickup, as it's called, is set for a 2025 release, which is crazy to think it's a year or so away. So let's go through everything we know about the Mahindra Global pickup and why I think it could absolutely dominate. I think we were all surprised by the Mahindra Scorpio N when it launched in Australia. I'll link the review down below, but essentially it's a really capable off-road 6-seat family SUV for not much more than a Mazda 3. Seriously, starting at $42,000 drive away, that's incredibly cheap. And having spoken to a couple of owners now, they absolutely love theirs. Of course, nothing in this world is free of issues, and it has had a couple of weird ones, like some pretty minor things. It has one cup holder, and Apple CarPlay is still not available in Australia for some mind-blowing reason. And then there's some more serious things, like it's got a buggy start-stop system that could completely shut off the car at a stop, or the lack of autonomous safety features, again, for Australia. However, at its price point, the Scorpio N is still a fantastic buy. And now the Mahindra Global pickup, it's actually based on the Mahindra Scorpio N, which is renowned for being Australia's most affordable large diesel 4x4. In fact, the new pickup will use the same ladder frame chassis as the Scorpio N SUV under the Z121 internal code name. Not to mention, like the Kia Tasman Ute in development, which I'll link that video down below, just below that like button, the all-new Mahindra pickup is being partly developed in Australia. So just like the Scorpio N, you can expect some of the best driving dynamics for a ute. In terms of design, it looks radically different from the current Mahindra pickup. It has a really unique grille with an incredibly rugged looking front bumper and recovery hooks. The LED daytime running lights, they look fantastic, including the cool vertical lights. The side has a nice boxy design, and the rear again looks really mean. I love how Mahindra is embossed into the back. However, keep in mind that although the production Mahindra pickup will look very similar to this, it's still a concept car in these photos, so expect some things to be slightly different. But from what I've heard within some circles close to Mahindra, it will look incredibly similar. Also expect a considerably longer wheelbase than the current pickup. You can see that from the side. So the interior space and cargo space should be a lot better, which is one of the biggest issues for the current pickup. More importantly though, expect a 3.5 ton towing capacity and a 1 ton payload, which will finally make it competitive with the Ford Ranger, Toyota Hilux, and Isuzu D-Max, the 3 big players in Australia. We also know that it will be powered by Mahindra's new generation of all-aluminium M-Hawk turbo diesel engines. It's likely going to be the 2.2 litre 4-cylinder turbo diesel engine, producing about 129 kilowatt of power and 400 newton meters of torque. Like the Scorpio N, it's expected to come with the 6-speed Aisin-sourced automatic transmission, an Eaton auto-locking rear differential, and part-time four-wheel drive with a dual-range transfer case with low-range gearing. It will also fix some of the biggest issues with the current Scorpio N in Australia, and really that is safety. Mahindra says it will come with level 2 autonomous driving, including adaptive cruise control and lane centering, but also trailer sway mitigation, a full airbag suite, and more. And if you want to see more about that level 2 autonomous driving system, check out the XUV 700 review. I've linked that down below. And thankfully they are aiming for a 5-star ANCAP safety rating, which to be fair, every car should aim for. The interior is likely to be the same, or at least a facelifted version of the current Mahindra Scorpio. So faux leather seats that look really real, soft touch materials, and an overall really smart looking design. The 7-inch touchscreen will come with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, although I really hope they upgrade that screen before they deliver it. 7 inches already it's pretty outdated in 2023, let alone 2025, so surely. Also, interestingly, it will come with a 5G SIM card installed, pointing to some SOS features like auto calling authorities when involved in a crash. So far it sounds pretty okay. Nothing mind-blowing or we haven't seen before really with the likes of the GWM Cannon Ute or LDV T60. GWM Cannon Ute, again, down below. But why I think this might dominate is for two main reasons. Number one, Mahindra nailed the tuning of the suspension on the Scorpio N because of its Aussie suspension tune, and considering the pickup will have the same tuning, you can expect one of the best driving cheap utes in Australia. Number two, speaking of cheap, the all-new Mahindra pickup is set to be fully loaded in kit and capability, but priced incredibly well. We don't know exactly how much it will cost, but expect around 45 grand for the absolute top spec when it launches in Australia in 2025. And that would be an insane bargain and a serious threat for all other utes. Literally half the price of a high-spec Ford Ranger or Hilux, so, you know. Number three, the two main competitors for the pickup, the GWM Cannon and the LDV T60, they both have a 3-ton brake towing capacity, which really holds them back from being a legitimate towing or work ute. But with a 3.5-ton towing capacity and a 1-ton payload, if Mahindra can keep to their word, it will mean that it can compete with the big boys, the Hilux and the Ranger, all for far less money. So yeah, the all-new Mahindra pickup, a genuinely exciting and I think underrated upcoming ute, hitting our shores in about a year, which is crazy to think. Let me know what you thought of this video down below and check out our Mahindra pickup and Scorpio N reviews in the description below. Ciao for now.